Hey there, welcome to a brand new episode of Muzikxpress. My name is Twan, and in this week's vlog I'm gonna show you 10 of my favorite trance records ever, signed by the artists. And actually this is part 2, because a while ago I already posted part 1. So this week you will see part 2, 10 of my favorite trance records ever, and then the covers of these records are signed by the artists. But before we start with the video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. And very important, also make sure to click the bell button, because then you will get a notification the next time a new vlog is online. Alright, it's time to start, and we will start with a special one. This is Bedrock Heaven Sent, signed by Nick Muir and also by John Digweed. Nick signed the record after I did the interviews with him. I did 2 interviews with him. For What You Dream Of, that was the first one, and then of course Heaven Sent. And earlier in 2025, I went to a gig of Sasha and Digweed, and after the gig, I managed to get I managed to get John Digweed to sign the record as well. Usually, when several people did work on a track, I'm trying to get if I get signatures, I'm trying to get them complete. So this one is complete. Beautiful track as well, by the way. Make sure to check out the interviews I did with Nick. Then a nice Dutch classic, Signum, What You Got For Me, signed by Ron from Signum. This is from, let me check the year, I think it's 1998 even. I'm not even sure if it's on the record. Let's see, yeah, 1998 on the Jinx label. Signum, What You Got For Me, signed by Ron. I also did 2 interviews with Ron, they're also on my channel, one about Coming On Strong, and of course What You Got From Me, so check them out. Then I have another one which is very special to me. Breakfast the Sunlight on Flashover Recordings, signed by Casey Keyword aka Breakfast. During those times I was actually working for Flashover Recordings, and I was doing the promotion of the releases. And I remember I went to I think it was an Intuition Recordings party on the 7th of July of 2007, and I think I heard The Sunlight at least 3 times. Back then I never met Casey in real life yet. I think this one was signed when he came over for the Full On Ferry show in Rotterdam. So yeah, beautiful track, Breakfast the Sunlight. And then another special one. I think I'm saying every time that it's a special one, but yeah, it is a special one. I think this one is very hard to get for people because he doesn't really perform or DJ. Matias Hofman, aka Cygnus X. He signed the copy of Superstring on the legendary IQ recordings. And yeah, I did 2 interviews with him, Superstring and the Orange Team. So he also signed the Orange Team. He was very hard to find, and when I emailed him, I didn't even expect a reply, and he replied, super nice guy. So yeah, on my channel you can find 2 interviews with Matias, one about Superstring and one about the Orange Team. And those are the only 2 interviews with him available on YouTube. So yeah, make sure to check them out. Then I already told you that earlier in 2025 I went to Sasha and Digweed back to back. So of course I did bring my Sasha Expander vinyl. And yeah, I was very lucky that Sasha did sign this one. I think this is this is definitely one that I wanted to have for a long time already. I mean, I had the vinyl for a long time already, but I always wanted to have this signed by Sasha, so maybe I'm gonna frame it one day. Yeah, such a special track. Another very nice one. The Thrill Seekers, Synesthesia, signed by Steve Helstrip, who actually wrote "Thanks for all your support, Twan." The interview I did with Steve about Synesthesia was actually one of the first interviews I did. Super funny stories. If you haven't seen the video, then make sure to check it out. It is also funny. There's a little sticker and it says, "Please note this record plays at 45 RPM, not 33 RPM as stated." So yeah, The Thrill Seekers, Synesthesia, signed by Steve Helstrip. I already mentioned that I worked for Ferry. I think I mentioned it in my previous video. One time we had Betsy Larkin over in the studio, so of course I brought my copy of Made of Love on Flashover Recordings. Betsy signed it, and of course Ferry signed it as well. I know if you go on Discogs, this record is like, this vinyl is like very expensive. I know in the past people offered me money to get this one, but yeah, I'm not gonna sell it. Ferry Corsten featuring Betsy Larkin, Made of Love, signed by Ferry and by Betsy. This one, another classic. ATB Till I Come on Contour Records, 1998. Signed by Tonburgger. This was after his gig at Luminosity. I can't remember which year. But yeah, very happy with this one because yeah, beautiful classic. Then Lustral, Every Time on Hooch Tunes Records. This one signed by Steve Jones and by Ricky Simmons. I did 3 interviews with the guys and Ricky wrote, "Dear Tom, thanks for a great evening." Before the interviews, well, Steve actually picked me up at Darren Tate's place because I did 2 interviews with Darren. Steve Jones picked me up. Then we drove to this pizza restaurant. We had pizza, not with pineapple. That was the first time I met Ricky. And yeah, we did 3 interviews about the Space Brothers Shine, Chakra, Love Shines Through, and of course Lustral, Every Time. This one has remixes by the legendary Red Jerry and by Nalen and Kane. And speaking of Nalen and Kane, this is the last one already. Beach Ball, another big classic, also on Hooch Tunes. This is from 1997, and this one got signed by Andre Nalen, and this was actually when he was at Luminosity Beach Festival in, was it 2022? I can't remember, a few years ago. But yeah, super nice track, really big track. Alright, that was it. My 10 favorite trance records signed by the artists, part 2. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a part 3 and a part 4 and maybe even a part 5. Depending on the views and the likes and the comments. So yeah, make sure to let me know in the comments what you think about this video. Are there any other things from my record collection that you want to see? Just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Make sure to give this video a like, yeah, leave a comment in the comment section below, and of course make sure to subscribe. And make sure to click the bell button, because then you will get a notification the next time a new video goes online. Once again, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye.